I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lyles K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
World champion of what?
World champion of what? I can drop a world lead, I don't even like running. You gotta run fast just to go and get some money. I'm Noah Lyles K, you know how I'm coming. I ain't going to no Olympics, I ain't running, I ain't jumping. I can make 100,000 at the crib being funny.
What's good, everybody? On this video, I'm gonna be talking about the defending world champions, American Sha'Carri Richardson, the face of track and field, and American Noah Lyles, the male face of track and field. Essentially, since they both have the bot to the world championships, they haven't had to show any type of like real fitness for real, or be in shape like everybody else and go to the national trials and run hell of a races and be the top people this year so far. So they've kind of looked subpar in their events, especially the 100. Noah hasn't broken 10 this year. Sha'Carri hasn't broken 11 this year, but even despite them not breaking 10 and not breaking 11, I think that both of them are still medal threats over other people who have ran 9.8s and 9.9s this year, and women who have ran 10.8s and 10.9s this year. Because Sha'Carri Richardson coming off an injury and running 11 flat, running 11-1 into a headwind, and then Noah coming off an injury and running 10 flat and running 10 flat again. Yeah, so essentially neither one of them have looked too well this year, but I think that both of them are still medal threats just off their capabilities. And despite them not looking as good the times they have ran, 11-0 is not fast, that shit is road as fuck. 10-0 is not fast, that shit is road as fuck. But if you look at most of these women who are considered threats, most of their ass are 11-0 chicks, 10-9 chicks. Most of these guys that y'all consider threats who have ran 9.8s and 9.9s, most of them are 10-0 guys on regular days. So I think that still makes road ass ninjas like Noah and Sha'Carri still threats for real. And I think that even with Sha'Carri, we seen Shelly Ann run 11 all year and then go to the trials and run 10.9, which isn't really a fast time. And I see a lot of people have Shelly Ann Frazier for third. I definitely don't. She barely even made the team. I think that the other Clayton twin, Tia Clayton, getting hurt is the only reason she's on the team. So I think that Sha'Carri definitely could beat a Shelly Ann when she lock in these next 6 weeks. I think that for third, I would like Shericka Jackson or Marie Jose Talu or somebody like that. Tina Clayton, I'm not gonna say she can't or she won't, but I don't have no faith in her as of now because I've never seen her on that stage. And I seen her sister last year show up and run really fast at the trials and go to the Olympics, make the final, but really wasn't a threat in the final. So I'm definitely not trusting her until she get like some international experience for real. But Noah, on the other hand, he's actually racing the top guys who are considered threats. He's racing them next week. Oblique and Keishane on the 16th. So that's going to pretty much be telling. We seen Keishane Bankhead bounce his way to a 9.7 at the Jamaican trials, and then the following week come to what I see TXT track time deemed the fastest time in the world, and he only ran 9.8. So a whole tenth slower. So I definitely want to see what type of shape he's in and can he replicate any of these 9.7s and look the way he looks outside of Jamaica, because I normally see when he's in Jamaica and he's running, he runs with a type of swag and a type of bounce. And even when he go through the line, like when he's racing these guys like Oblique and Akeem Blake road ass, he know he can beat these guys. So he just runs different. Like it looks super relaxed. But everywhere else, even when he's not being challenged, he's like this at the end, like the last 10, 15 meters. So I definitely want to see how he's gonna look. Oblique as well. I think this Oblique time to shine. I'll make a whole separate video about that. Everybody say he's the most talented and this and that. I think he's the most talented sprinter of all time. Not to say he'll ever win anything, but I think for his capabilities and his body size and the type of shit that he produces on the track, 9.8 automatic at 5'6", We ain't never really seen this before, so I think the talent-wise, he's really good. I don't think he's a champion talent-wise, or he has the capabilities of being a champion. I don't see him running 3 rounds and beating top guys. And I always say that championships fucking favor finishers rather than starters. And I see that Jamaica has a lot of starters, so it's going to be really hard for them to win championships. And I think that for them to even win championships, they are going to have to be light years ahead of everybody else when it comes to them starting and accelerating and this and that. And I just don't think that they're light years ahead of everybody else in that aspect. Like, we see people in that 9-8 low range, that 9-7 high range, so that puts everybody right there in the mix. So with everybody right there in the mix, then they aren't really separating themselves. Now, if these guys are running 9-6 and these guys are running 9-5 and they just couldn't finish strong, or they were just good starters and running 9-5, then hey, so be it. We gonna just give you the gold medal right now. But that's just not the case for real. So I think that this upcoming race at the Diamond League is going to be really telling. But I think that Sha'Carri, Richardson, and Noah Lyles, they're in pretty decent spaces to be medal threats. I think that Sha'Carri, she's honestly challenging for the bronze medal. I think that Juju and Melissa are in a world of their own right now. Not to say that things can't turn around in the next 6 weeks, but I feel like that'll be being overly optimistic for real. With Noah, though, we see him open up 19-8. Then the next race go 19-6. And personally, I want to see Noah ass fail. So, and it really shouldn't be a close race. Shannon already ran 9-7. He's in 9-7 shape. Oblique done ran 9-8 low. Noah done showed he's in 10-0 shape right now. And even in 10-0 shape, he still ran 19-6 in the 200. But I think that if they should just put bro away early. Like, it shouldn't be a close race. They should destroy his ass. Brutally destroy his ass, honestly. And if they don't, I'm through fucking with him. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you. If you guys can't beat Noah Lyles right now, I'm through fucking with y'all. There is no way you at the crib running 9-7 so easily and can't beat this ninja in 10-0 shape. Like, that'll piss. Like, when I was watching the Olympics last year, and everybody, and including myself, I'm like, oh yeah, Keyshawn, he got this. He's gonna run away with this, man. This man running 9-7. These guys can't even. I mean, they running 9-8 lows, but man, how easy he running 9-7s, and he's shutting it down at the end and everything. But he guys stand no chance. And Noah showed up and proved that he can make these guys slow down. So I just hope it's not an instance like that. Hopefully, Stephen Francis, I don't think he's a really good sprint coach for men, honestly. I mean, he's had Asafa, who was a failure as a sprinter. I mean, he ran fast times, but other than fast times, the ninja really didn't accomplish anything. I mean, he had decent women. He had Shelly Ann, but Shelly Ann ran fast after him, after she left him. So I don't know, man. We just gonna have to see. He has no male champions. Hopefully, Keyshawn can rise to the occasion and become a male champion for him. And Oblique Seville, I don't have no faith in him at the championships. Just off his size and stature and his race model and strategy, I think he's definitely a medal threat, not a gold medal threat. But I think he's a medal threat. But even with Glenn Mills, I hear everybody, even myself, the coach, the great Glenn Mills, he coached Usain Bolt to be a champion. But really, besides Usain Bolt, who was his other champions? He had Johan, but Johan's only a champion because Usain Bolt false started. So, yeah, I'm not trusting it, man. I'm taking them two for the win right now. Like 1 and 2. I need them to go 1 and 2. You guys cannot let King Cornball Noah ass get in there. He can't even get top 2. And even if he get third, man, it can't even be a close third. These guys can't run 980 and Noah run 984, 985. That's too fucking close for the shape that he's in and for the shape that they're in. So they finna have to lock in and step up, because I was disappointed at the Olympics last year. So it's time to put an end to all the disappointment, all the negative talks, all the he can't finish, all the his body always falling apart. Put an end to all that shit and step on something on August motherfucking 16th.